that sticky, stanky harvest. They show it all organic and nice. If you're curious or wanna grow with kindness, GoDaddy TV just might have some advice. Come on, come on. GoDaddy TV, come on. They break it down. Light, water, temperature, and humidity. It's cannabis kindergarten for every grower in the community. Yeah, come on, come on. GoDaddy TV, come on. Germination, soil mixing, up pots and LST, defoliation, harvest, and curing properly. So tune in every week to catch the magic. GoDaddy TV. Come on, come on. GoDaddy TV, come on. Come on, come on. GoDaddy TV, come on.
Hey everybody, I'm GrowDaddy, aka Patrick, and welcome to GrowDaddy TV Studios. You've made it, yeah you have, you've made it to season 11, episode 19,
Woo!
And can't wait to show you the girls because they are absolutely gorgeous. And you wanna know what? I gotta be honest with you, I got pretty pissed off when I got down here today. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that today. So I started out bad.
There's a bit of drama this morning.
Yeah, but I pre-gamed. You know, if you guys watched yesterday's, review, that's me just, a few minutes ago. And so I'm pretty high off of Faith right now. And I'll tell you what, she changed my mood.
Feeling a little better about everything.
Mm-hmm. And if you're just getting here, let me tell you a little bit about our show, you guys, before you guys just take off. Because, listen, we're going to give you a good look at the girls in our porn segment.
We will give you some weed pornography.
We will. But pretty much this is my weekly journal. And I bring all you guys in and we have a great time. I just love having you guys. It's really nice to have somebody to talk to about my grow.
Well, really we just like to hang out on a Sunday morning and talk shop, talk about growing pot.
Yeah. We grow 4 organic, plants.
Legally here in Canada.
Yeah. And we also wouldn't probably do it any other way anywhere else, even if we could grow more, because 4 is more than enough for me. It really is. It's a lot for me. I think a lot of people can relate to even one tent. Only growing 2 girls, having 1 2x4
Well, you got enough for yourself and all your golf buddies, and just some to put away, and
I would say I give away at least half of what least half.
Yeah. Well, you fill up your tents. You've got a certain growing style, right?
I do. I have it. That's true. I do a scrogless scrog where I don't use a net, and a scrog is where you use a net and you train the girls underneath the net, because when you're growing inside, with a light over you. You want to try to get the most level canopy. That's what makes sense to me anyway.
If you can be bothered.
If you can be bothered to do it, your buds will be more uniformly dense. And we grow muffin tops, and I like to call this the whole thing is the GrowDaddy TV style.
Yeah.
The whole thing, because
it's a strategy where you don't use a net. Instead, you use like training and LST and Cushman chiropractic, right?
Yeah, and if I had more than 4 girls, maybe I wouldn't do all that. Maybe I'd just put up a net. But since I only have 4 girls,
you take the time.
I take the time to do it because it also helps in the benefit of being able to take the plants out, to defoliate them without having to reach around them. You can just still take the plants out. You can move them, and which we do. It seems like every season we have to move them because you move a smaller girl with a bigger girl, and so they'll fit in the tent.
Because your whole strategy is fill up those tents. You kind of go for quality and quantity.
It breaks my heart. Now I know I love to watch other people's grows, and I see some beautiful grows. But I will say I have this thing. It's a thing. It breaks my heart.
Efficiency?
It breaks my heart to see light on the bottom of their tents. Because it's plants that could have grown in that light, and it breaks my heart to see light hitting the.
It's because you're like an efficiency guy.
Maybe
right?
It is. When we like to try to grow. Our goal is to grow 6 ounces of plant We don't get that much though, Mrs. GrowDaddy.
Well, we don't feel ashamed if we get like 5 ounces of plant. That's
5
okay.
and a half.
That's, you know, we're doing okay.
I'm okay with 5 ounces.
6 is great. We're
talking dense. We're talking dense bud.
Yeah.
Because we will, in our harvest segments, at the end of every grow, we go over everything like we do everything. We go over it in great detail. We show you the buds. We show you, you know, if they're good or if they're bad. A, B, C buds.
Oh yeah,
and larf.
If you guys can stick around till the last episode of this season,
I weigh out the trim.
Yeah.
But we only count the larf, and 4.6 ounces. Excuse me. We only count the good dense bud, and 4.6 is our average over the last 5 or 6 grows. I think is what we average per plant.
4.6 ounces.
Yeah. Well, we've had 6 ounces of plant, but we've had 3.5 ounces of plant.
We've had some runts.
We really have.
And we've encountered larf, and if you don't count the larf, you get a really low weight.
And you guys that are about ready to leave, you're not really into this. I just want to say, #fuck larf. Okay, now you can go. You can go. You can.
Don't go.
You can go now. But if you guys love larf, let me just say, I love larf too. If you guys love larf, but I don't love it in my tent. I know it's great. I know it's good for resin, and some people even in the comments said something about I like smoking larf. It's good, you know. Hey, more power to you.
I like to chuck it in a bucket and make oil out of it.
Yeah, and let me just say too, we want to talk about one more thing before we get on with our with what we did in the tent, because that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go with what we did in the tent this week, and then we're going to show the girls off. We're going to get you real close, and I'm going to let you on a tease. We've got one of our girls has got nanners. Yeah.
That was the drama this morning, and that did make for, you know, like a little bit of sadness, really.
Well, it got me in a bad
stress.
mood. And then, of course, we did the pre-gaming. You know, that was yesterday's. That was your yesterday's video that we put out. But
before that, even we had to get down and do some trichome porn, like elbow to elbow, and that wasn't fun.
Yeah, we did trichome porn, and I was already in a bad mood because I thought I saw nanners on her, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're nanners. I'm pretty sure, and.
It's just kind of disappointing. Fucking Colette.
We'll show you guys in a week for a segment of close.
Bad girl. Yeah. We thought those two were the good girls.
Now that's a plant that is hermaphroditing into and getting male parts, and
she's transitioning.
Well, what she's doing is she's trying. It's her last ditch effort to try to become a male. You know, I guess. So at any rate,
she's a modern girl, right?
So at any rate, I'm gonna have to. Did I say who it was?
Yes, you did. It's Colette.
I thought it's Colette. So, but I think I'm gonna pull it from the tent today, and I think I don't normally do this. I normally like to harvest.
Emergency harvest.
It's an emergency harvest for her. The other girls aren't ready yet, but I gotta be honest. Her trichomes look great. They look perfect. We want to harvest her where her trichomes are.
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments if you know better than us. Like, should we be like plucking out the nanners before?
Why am I asking you? No, you don't pluck them out.
I don't think you want to smoke that. The seeds really stink.
It's not seeds, my love. They're sacs of pollen. They have pollen.
I don't know. Does it smoke like normal?
Yeah, we wouldn't notice. I'll notice seeds in it, though, if it does pollinate itself.
God, I really hate the smell of those seeds when you're smoking seeds.
Yeah, but it's not, Mrs. GrowDaddy.
All right, okay.
Everything will be just fine. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll have some seeds. But we don't want her to pollinate, which she may have already done. Yeah, we may want to take her next week. You know, we may want to take her next week and not give her another week.
It's contagious.
She's not quite ready yet. She's got a lot of clear ones on her. We'll show you guys all the micro.
You Y chromosome people.
We'll show you all the micro. Yeah, and some more. We got a lot of exciting stuff going on before we get to the girls. Listen, we wrote this down. Let me just let you guys know just when things are supposed to be, you know, being harvested according to.
The documentation.
Seed Company, right?
Right.
The documentation on their website. Louise is, Quebec Black Bud. Her flowering time, when they say she should be ripe, she'd be picking her between 55 and 60 days. We haven't gotten the timeline yet, but what's the timeline? The timeline is 57 days right now. So we're right there. You know, it's harvest time. It's harvest time for Louise, but she's not ready.
Yeah, we checked the trichomes this morning. She doesn't have enough amber to make GrowDaddy happy.
No, she's just starting to get amber. She's got some really pretty Trichomes, because they got a lot of purple in them.
Let's talk about trichomes, because like, just in case we've got new people here who don't know what that is.
Yeah,
let's
we
do
will
a
be
little,
harvesting.
Little crash course about trichomes. They're the sort of like liquid filled.
We've got pictures of them somewhere up here, right? We
Yeah,
can show them the girls,
yeah.
right?
I'll put pictures up there. And
Okay.
basically, if these liquid filled balloons are,
Yeah.
if they are clear, they're not ready to harvest.
There's nothing in them.
Yeah. If they're cloudy, then that means that they've got THC in them.
Right.
And,
THC, yeah.
THC, and that's the cloudiness.
Right.
Now, if they start going amber, that means that the THC is actually kind of degrading into CBN, right?
Yeah.
It's CBN is that kind of couch lock.
It's a narcotic.
Narcotic shit that makes you just sit there and just go like,
Right.
ooh, that's what Grow Daddy just loves. And he likes to have a fair amount of that amber trichomes in there.
And I just want to explain that they go from clear to cloudy to amber. So when you're looking at them, like right now, you'll see a bunch of clear ones and you'll see some.
Oh, I'll put some up here.
Yeah, and you'll see some cloudy ones, and then you'll see maybe a couple amber in there or no amber. We're looking for 10 to 15% amber.
Amber.
Yeah, that's what we want, kind of minimally. You know, in fact, Colette, indoor flowering, here's what the write-up on her was. 63 days, okay? So we're there, 57, right? 57 days. I mean, another few days. So we're harvesting her a few days early, but they have her at they've really just locked her down at a certain day, 63.
Their database seems a little, you know.
And it does say harvest her with 10 to 15% amber, which I think she has.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It almost doesn't matter. We're gonna listen. I already don't remember what we filmed, but we're showing Colette right now. I know we are.
Yeah,
because we're talking about her.
The trichomes.
The trichomes. And Chantal, the Biscotti over here, you know, she's supposed to flower for 8 to 10 weeks. And these are just, you know, we usually go longer.
Yeah, it's
You know what? Some people say, I just want to say, some people say the organic grow can make flowers kind of, you know, take longer to, you know, mature completely. At least I've heard this from Jeremy on Build the Soil.
Yeah.
And I like to refer to him because he's one of my gurus. You know, he really is. I mean, the guy's very, very knowledgeable.
He's smart.
Well, he's so much smarter than I am. And not to mention, well, he runs a company that deals with
You're
everything.
smart.
I'm smart
You're
too.
smart.
No, I'm not. Jeremy is really, really smart in the field of, you know, the chemistry of all of it, you know, including all the gadgets that he sells, you know, to go along with it. He's just a smart dude.
But he said that the organics can be a little more, take a little longer to get to
He was saying that he waits
maturity,
11, 12 weeks.
Yeah.
He goes really long.
We almost always do.
Okay, refresh my memory with Marie. Show her up here what hers looks like. You know, we're supposed to harvest her 8 to 9 weeks. But like I said, we look at this. This is not when we harvest, is when they say this is.
Yeah, we don't go by a calendar. We absolutely
trichomes.
check the trichomes.
Yeah.
We've got, hey, show the tools.
This one, this is our microscope that we're using. You can see the pictures that we're taking with this one. This one's kind of cool. You can take pictures with it, and it's kind of
It's pretty awesome. It comes with an app that violates your privacy.
You can take video. Yeah, she has to use my camera. She's red pilled so bad that she thinks that everybody's watching her.
Yeah.
And this is a mini.
That's your
they call this
mini
a mini microscope.
Mini.
I don't know.
Something like mini microscope, but it's something else.
It's got a light that turns on. But this is probably my favorite. Just for a quick look, so I can look. I like this one better than this one. This one I have a hard time still seeing them.
And that's the jeweler's loop.
The jeweler's loop.
You don't really care for it as much. Huh?
No, but for a quick look, you know, it's okay, and it's also got a nice.
It's got a little light.
Oh, did I leave it on and burn it out? Shit. Now I ain't got a light on.
You
this.
almost never use that anyway.
Oh my God! I just used it the other day. I left the light on, but this has also got a light. Oh my shit!
Stoner.
Yeah, that pisses me off. Okay, so at any rate, I don't have a light on there anymore. I'm fucking.
Cheer up, sweetie. You need to smoke another joint. Smoke some.
Yeah, where were we at with the? I forgot where we even. That just threw me. Oh, I'm so miserable.
We were talking about the trichomes, and so I think we were just looking at Marie's trichomes.
Yeah.
But we don't. All right, we don't harvest based on what time of year it is or how many weeks. We only look at the trichomes to tell us.
And to be quite honest, we usually get one that needs to be harvested, and the rest just go with her, you know. And because we know that they're all going to have a lot of THC in them. In fact, maybe we're harvesting them at the highest THC point, you know, because of the ratio of cloudy to
and we really, for
amber.
sake of convenience, we like to do them all at the same time, right? But we got an emergency harvest like 2 fucking day.
Today. We're gonna have to take her out of the tent,
emergency
you guys.
harvest.
Let's talk about the timeline in the tent, though, you guys, and get on with this show. We've been really, really going on and on today. I hope it's not too long, Mrs. Grodaddy. I hope it's not.
I'll just cut it.
Okay, good enough. Listen, today is day 134 from the time, we put that little seed in the peat, in the peat pod. And we show all this because this is what we do, you guys. You watch episode 1, 2, 3.
Feel free to binge.
Well, or
binge watch.
Or if you're interested in learning some of the ways that we do things, and I feel this is one of the best methods, to get a seed to open up and become your plant. I've only had a couple in 5 or 6 years. I've only had like 2 or 3 seeds. Yeah, failed seeds. I mean, because, I would imagine.
It's almost completely foolproof.
It just seems foolproof. And we're day 57 in flower. We're just now starting the 9th week. So they're in 8 weeks have completed a flower.
They've totally completed 8 full weeks.
They've totally completed 8 weeks. And they're on their 9th week starting today. And I'll tell you what, maybe another week or 2 to go at the most.
They look like they're coming along.
Really nice, but they do look like
another week or 2.
Probably at least a week or 2, because they don't look like they're coming out next week. And usually I like to look at them and go, oh, I need to pull her and then wait a week.
You do.
That's what I like to do. I don't know why I do that, but that's our timeline in the tent. Our lights in the tent this week. Well, I got to tell you, I have done a little something. I lowered Louise, so that lowered her. That lowered her in the canopy. She's getting a little less far. I lowered her half an inch.
Taco-y on the top, just
and we'll show that. We'll show that in when we show up close. She got some tacoed leaves. She's looking okay. We're just trying to push the girls a little bit this season, and they do look just fine. But just wanted to lower her down a little bit. We're using a light that gets 320 watts. It fits a 2x4 tent, and I'll tell you what, they're all, if you're looking at watts, you want at least 2. We usually use about 280 watts. Mm-hmm. We have 320 we can use, right? Mm-hmm. So any light, you guys, you can use and hang about 15, 16 inches and put that thing
from the canopy,
from the top of the canopy, and use 280 watts. We have a watt meter, so we know how many watts we're using. If you're wondering where to hang your lights, it's something that I wish somebody was explaining to me, maybe some ways I could hang my light.
When you were starting out, you would have loved to have this information, huh?
Yeah,
get a $20 watt meter.
And there you go, and it's giving us about 850 par, 800 par or so on the top of our canopy. Now, if your canopy is kind of like this tent, where some buds are tall and short, it's an average, right, of your canopy. And I don't know if they ever talk about that or not, but I'm pretty sure when somebody's telling me they're putting 1,000 watts, on their canopy, in their 2x4, they've got some of these buds that are this much higher than these other buds that are down here in the lower canopy. They must
be just measuring the top.
Because you'd just be
top of the canopy, yeah.
I don't know how it really works. So we're using 280 watts, and if you go back in our videos, you guys, throughout our videos, we show you where we're hanging and how many watts we're using in veg. We just show you every stage, so we can really answer some of your questions really simply.
We feel like we kind of nailed that down, the lighting.
I feel like I know the plant. Oh, and reading the leaves. When your plants. Hey, listen. Let me just say, when your plants are doing this, take the light off of them, because they're trying to get away from the light.
Yeah.
And I like a canopy that's got, maybe a couple praying leaves and some flat leaves. It's kind of mixed up in the canopy. That's where I like to see my leaves. When I'm looking in the canopy.
And not curling or tacoing or looking.
Right. Yeah, they start doing that, and you just got to
You can see they're stressed.
Yeah, you can either lift the light up or take it back on the power a little bit. It's pretty easy to do. And we're about 35 DLI in the tent, which I think is pretty normal for a grow. A lot of people using more than that, but like I said, I think they're using more, but they're not doing.
Do you want to try and explain what DLI is?
Daily light integral. It's just, really, Mrs. Grade, daily light, okay.
There are people who have no idea what you're talking about.
Daily light integral is just basically a way of measuring your moles,
It's basically a total of how many photons are landing in a certain area over the course of a 24-hour period.
Right. So when your lights are on for 18 hours, like they are in veg, you'll have like, I want to guess like 19 where we run them. We'll be running at 19 DLI. And when we go to 12-12, we keep the lights, we don't touch the lights, but we're using them 6 hours less a day. We go down to 13 DLI. So we're getting less moles.
Less total photons.
In that 24-hour period of time.
Yeah.
I think
Mrs.
Brodaddy.
And you know what? There's also,
really high.
You know what else? There's also this sorcery that we even tried last season, remember? Where you do different, you do like 14 hours, 14 hours on and 12 hours, no, 14 hours off and 12 hours on. Like you can kind of like.
About what other people do.
No, we did it. We did 14 off and 12 on. 10 on, 10 hours on with the lights.
That was like the last week or a couple days or something.
Yeah.
That's just, I think
I'm babbling, but we're talking about
I didn't know what you were even talking about.
Light cycles, because we go from 18.6.
Yeah, 18.6 in veg, 12.12, which we're doing right now in flower, right?
But you're not locked into that. There's a lot of people who do different combinations to fill up your 24-hour period, like 14, 10.
I have not seen the white paper on any of it, and I got to tell you, there's always somebody doing a fucking experiment. That's something about these plants makes us want to just. There's so many different ways to grow them, and so many different things we can do, and so many this and that and this and that. Where we want to do all these fucking experiments, and I think it's all awesome. But when you find a way to be consistent, don't move away from that. Move towards it. Don't move back. Move towards that. A lot of people, even though they start to grow something halfway decent, but I want to try cocoa, or I want to try hydro, or I want to try this nutrients.
They want to live dangerously.
They're changing their fertilizers. They're just or constantly pouring different stuff. And you know what? Just start out with, this is a good way to start, you guys. Some water, some basic amendments you put in the soil to begin your grow, and maybe a little add once, maybe twice during your grow.
It's conservative, right?
It's lazy, but it's easy. And look, it's
consistent.
It's consistent. It's just the consistency. It's so easy. So let me just say, it's on that alone. A beginner will learn how to water their girls. A beginner will learn how, instead of getting all automated, because they sell all this automated stuff, I suggest a beginner, hey, learn how to grow with your two hands and a little bucket of water and your little hands, and you coming down here and checking things. Learn that way instead of all this automation, they're trying to put in your tent to begin with. Listen.
Yeah, get a feel for your girls.
Yeah, if you want to geek out on this stuff, more power to you. Spend the bank on it. Because God knows I spend stupid money on my golf game, right? On all my golf stuff, the stuff I buy.
That's why you're so cheap economical about frugal about your grow, is because you spend all your budget on golf.
That is not why. That's not why. It's because I don't have the time. Once you start putting all this other stuff, you're also putting more time in. When you start experimenting a lot, I don't put any time in on these girls. I come down here and water them every day. I'm getting on a tangent, but I come down here and water these girls every day, 15 minutes, and I'm out of here. I don't spend any more time with the girls than that unless I'm training them or trying to get away from you. Anyways, that's the light, you guys. Boy, we really went that one. Let's talk about water, because water has changed, of course. We thought we were overwatering when we weren't. We thought we were doing something wrong because the girls stopped drinking water. But you know what? They stopped drinking about the right time. And now that we know what time she's done at, she really stopped drinking. And it's all starting to make sense, you guys, because, she's finishing up.
Yeah, these girls kind of matured kind of quickly, it seems. Or does it always seem that way?
This is the one that's really slowed down, okay? And for obvious reasons, because she is the one that's done.
She's done.
And she's her water is really, really low, way lower than everybody else.
Do you want to give us a weekly average?
I do, but before I do, I want to say, because of all that panic in week 5 or 4, I panicked about them not drinking enough water. What I started doing was pHing my water again, which hasn't made a difference, because I've been doing the same thing and checking the pH, and the pH is fine. It's in between a certain number. But nevertheless, you guys can go down in the spreadsheet, because since I've been doing the pH, we keep we write it down and we put it in the spreadsheet. But I got to tell you, I probably will stop using that pH pen again, because that was not the issue.
Everything's fine. It's always around 6.5-ish.
Yeah, and that's what our average is in the tent this week for water, was 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Louise, 1.9. Okay, and she's up. She's up 1 deciliter of water. Yeah, that's a good sign, I guess, right? She's still drinking?
That's what we were saying. And she was the runt, and usually the runts do. They just kind of keep on clicking away, right? You know, and they eventually kind of even out with the biggest ones.
And for some reason, I don't know why that is. And Colette, 1.6. Drinking really going down. She's down 2 deciliters this week, and I think she was down 2 deciliters last week. You know, she's just dropping. Chantal, she's at 2 liters a day. Now, these are daily averages, you guys, for the week. And she's at 2 liters, which she hasn't moved. This is what she was drinking last week. She's drinking the same. And Marie, she's drinking 2. She hasn't changed her drinking either. So she's not really headed down, but they were at 2.2, 2.4. They even had 2.5 or 6 at one point. You know, they were up there and they've kind of come down. They're drinking. So they're drinking. They're still growing, I guess.
They're going.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. But anyways, that's the water. If you guys give a shit about the water, which I do, by the way, I don't know why, it just makes me paranoid. It just makes me paranoid. VPD, that is our vapor pressure deficit in the tent. There's a chart right here, you guys. There's right there. It's right there. Okay. Anyways, this chart is what we pass around the community. It's funny because everybody suggests different VPDs. Everybody uses different VPDs. I kind of tend to go by this chart more or less, and it's kind of what makes sense to me over the
as well as we can, because you know, no matter where you are.
Targets, by the way, these are targets.
Yeah. No matter where you are, you got your climate to deal with. And
this chart is going to tell you where you should be in seedling stage, veg stage, flower stage. It's going to tell you, you know, kind of where the proper places where you're going to get the best
photosynthesis and
you'll get the best photosynthesis, which means you get the best growth.
Transpiration is optimal.
Stomatas will open. Although I was listening to Dr. Bugsby the other day, and he was saying when they're not opening, they're
sleeping. Don't they usually open in the morning and close at night?
When it's really optimal, they don't open. When climates are so optimal, I think he was talking about CO2. They were talking about CO2. Yeah, and I don't put CO2 in my tent, you guys, for one reason. I guess it's cheap if you make your own. If you buy it, it's very expensive, and so the ROI isn't worth it to me. But if you have CO2, you know, like 1,200, I think normal is 300 to 400. CO2 is kind of a normal CO2 in a room without breathing in it. You could breathe and get the CO2 up. But
like right now, they're getting a lot of CO2.
Yeah, the problem with buying CO2 is if you have an open vent, venting any air outside or to another room, if it's a vented room, your CO2 is going as well. And so it can be expensive. And I don't know. It's just I don't need to, you know? But yeah, you could really, really push your plants with CO2. You know, you can turn the lights up higher. They'll drink more water. They'll eat more food, and you'll get more buds. But CO2 can be kind of expensive, I too think. I don't know. I've never used it, so I can't really talk about it. Besides, it's just an expense I don't want to go, or even a hassle I don't even want to go to. So at any rate, I don't know how we got to that. Because, hey, this is Faith. Faith has done this to me. Faith is making me just ramble.
And okay, that's good. No, it's good.
Do we know? Faith is making me ramble.
But
I haven't made a mistake yet.
No, she definitely cheered you up.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of...
Are you feeling anxious?
I'm feeling a little anxious.
It's because of the nanners.
Is it?
Maybe if you
We haven't talked about it yet, but we got the nanners.
We did.
Yeah.
We'll see it in the weed porn.
So anyway, our environment in the tent on this chart, if you look, and it's in this zone, which is really good. We're trying to keep it about 75 degrees with about 50% humidity. You know, that's our target. Between 50 and 45.
It keeps us in that yellow colored area where we want to be.
Yeah, and 75 degrees, 24 Celsius. That's kind of the temperature we're trying to keep it in flower. That's what we like, and it's kind of it's mid-range. everything's mid-range. 1.49. Oh, I'm something, right? I'm just kind of nah. I'm talking.
You are. Oh, you must be.
I'm talking.
Are you super stoned?
Not super stoned. It's what this pot has done to me.
Well, you're supposed to talk about the KPA, the kilopascals, right?
Yeah, 1.49 is what we're at in our kilopascals.
It's where we're aiming for, and it's where we mostly are, actually.
I can't believe we're even saying that. But on the chart here, you'll see our numbers, and that's kind of where we're at. So
yeah, we've kind of narrowed it down.
If we get in a conversation with somebody, we can say, hey, what are your kilopascals? Ours are 1.49.
Yeah, we run them at 1.49 in flower, yeah.
Okay, guys, that's our environment in the tent. And I think that's just about everything we've done in the tent this week. I'll tell you what, you guys, it's weed pour time, though.
Woo-hoo.
Let's go check out the girls close up. We'll show you some nanners, or at least what we think are nanners. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not looking forward to weed pour. Oh, I should be. As soon as I looked over here, I brightened up. I got happier. This is the party tent, you guys. I got to tell you, we've got black bud, which is impressive, right? And I didn't mention this. We're going to go, you guys. We're going to go check out weed porn. But before I do, we were looking at pictures of these girls online, right?
Yeah.
We were amazed at what these girls look to what the online picture was that they show. I
gotta say, I gotta hand it to Quebec Cannabis Seeds. They are their genetics are pretty, I guess, pretty stable because our this is the first time it's ever happened. Our plants actually look like the website.
I would say Marie is a dead ringer for the picture on, and I'd also say
Louise.
Louise is a dead ringer. She looks similar.
Yeah, Colette.
But she had tall buds. She had really tall buds in the pictures, which we don't. But because we have the muffin tops. Right?
And Chantal was a dead ringer.
Was she a dead ringer?
I think so. Yeah, sort of tall, skinny, pale. Yeah.
You're right. She was.
Yeah.
So that's kind of unusual to get the pictures. The seeds.
Yeah, we really got what we bargained for.
I don't know. This is probably a good time to let you guys know that use GrowDaddy.
We got a discount code if you want to get some Quebec cannabis seeds.
Yeah.
Type in GrowDaddy as the discount code, and you get a deep discount of 20%.
I think that's a good discount.
Yeah.
We're not getting any of it. I'm just passing it on to you guys. This is what they're giving to you guys. And when I was looking for seeds, I never saw too many sales going on.
Not like that.
No. Anyways, you guys, enjoy the seeds. They're good for the most part. Kind of. I don't know. These nanners. Hey, listen, a plant's a plant. Hopefully this doesn't happen very often.
We blame ourselves. Listen, let's
go.
No,
I do not blame myself, Mrs. Grodade. I'm not a beginning grower anymore. These plants don't get too much light.
They got a little too much.
You can force. No, they didn't. You can tell by looking at these leaves that they're just fine. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with what I've done.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, because when you
You're right. It was Louise that was. Let's look at.
Miss GrowDaddy.
Let's go look.
But we're on a subject that I want to go to because when you're a beginning grower, you might see a lot of seeds from your plants. Okay, because this is when somebody's breeding seeds. What they're doing is trying to take those traits out of a seed. Where when some abusive beginning grower is growing you, they don't hermy, right? So to get hermied plants when you don't deserve it, when you've been gentle with them, you haven't overstressed them, that's not a good thing. It's just not a good thing. So I will not take blame for that at this point. Now I will tell you, in earlier grows, I've been very responsible for hermied plants, but not no more. I don't take responsibility for hermied plants.
It's Colette's fault.
And yeah, but we're getting her out of the tent. Listen, if I can get out of the tent and I don't have any seeds on any of these girls, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, no harm, no foul, you guys. So let's get to our weed poured segment, you guys. Come on. Welcome to our weed porn segment, you guys. This is Tent 1, and I gotta tell you, Louise, our Quebec black bud, looks unbelievable. Colette, you are a bad girl. She's our frosted gelato, and she's a bad girl.
We thought she was.
Oh, she's bad.
Oh, she had us fooled.
She's bad. Let's go take a look at Louise. Come on. Hello, Louise. Louise is our Quebec black bud from Quebec Seed Company.
And she's
Quebec Cannabis
She's
Seeds.
a good girl.
Oh, she's a good girl, but I hope she's I hope she didn't taste some of the, you know, some of the chaff.
Don't say it.
Oh, hey, she's got some. She's cute. You know, she hasn't senesced into anything. Look at all of those leaves curling up on her. I've been pushing her.
Yeah, that's too much light.
I lowered her. I lowered her. Maybe I need to lower her a little more. Maybe I will. Listen,
I don't think it matters at this point.
She's going to have the tent to herself.
Yeah, that's right.
She's going to have the tent to herself. I'll try to fix her light where her leaves, I'm starting to look at her leaves today, and she's got some, look at these. Look at these. Look at
Very
them curl.
tacoed leaves.
Look at those. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much. We got it. But then if you look at some of these leaves, they look fine.
Yeah, well,
You know, it's the ones that are a little taller in the canopy.
And you know what? She's just about done.
Yeah, she's got another week or two left though.
Yeah.
So we will raise the light on her and take it easy on her. I don't want to stress her out. She's already, who knows if this one's, you know.
Yes, because her neighbor, I don't know, her neighbor has Hermid.
I believe she has. I'm almost positive. I haven't had a lot of experience with Hermid plants, not at this point in the grow. But she certainly looks like she has nanners, and I am just, well, what can I say?
Well, we're a little bit disappointed, Colette.
We are a little bit disappointed. I can't believe you did this to us, Colette. I can't believe you did this to us. Now it's like you got to send them off to a college, you know, that nunnery, you know, where nobody else knows what happened to your plants. You don't want to admit to anybody that you did this to a plant. So you got to send them off silently to some, you know, like I said, a nunnery.
Just kind of get through it or whatever.
Yeah.
Get past.
Hey, listen, Louise, your black buds are absolutely beautiful. Your trichomes under the microscope, there's a lot of purple in them, and everything looks just beautiful. She's cute. I would say she's cute.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She's cute.
I love her.
Not my favorite.
Isn't that funny? Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing is? She looks exactly like the pictures on the website. Yeah, absolutely. So that's kind of cool. You're getting what you're paying for looks anyway.
And she's got this nice level canopy. And
you want to know what though?
What?
Her buds feel like they're going to be nice and hard.
And there's 64 of them, right?
Yeah. Is that what the count is? Let me get the count over here. There's
yes,
60.
Sariba.
She has 64 tops. Now there's a couple really small tops right here that are in the bottom of the canopy. That feels like fluff. It doesn't feel like that's even going to make it.
Ew.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at Colette. You bad girl, Colette. Let's go take a look at yes, you. Yeah, let's go take a look at her, you guys. Come on. Hello, Colette. Colette, our frosted gelato from Quebec Cannabis Seed Company. Is that what it is?
Quebec Cannabis Seed.
Okay, we're getting that right. Okay, listen. She looks absolutely amazing. She's got a lot of nice trichomes on her. She looks, what can I say? She looks like the girl next door.
She really, do you know what? It's so funny. This is the plant where I've been going like, oh, it's our muffin top style, and she's just a girl next door.
Look here.
And
I want you to look right here.
Everything looks normal.
Right over here. Look, I'm pointing at it. Right there. Now that looks like a nanner to me. Can you focus? Can you go in on it a little bit? Right there. Can you get it closer?
I've got an easier one to see.
Where? Which one? Do you got one?
Well, look at these both.
What?
Those here, hang
Where?
on.
I don't see them.
See this? Is that
right
not
there?
one?
Oh, that does look like one. I'm trying to look at the bud you're looking at so I can see it. Oh, it's this one. Right there. It's right there.
Nanner.
Look on the top of it. Is that a nanner?
Mm-hmm. And there's this.
I saw some more that were actually that looked more like nanners. Those didn't really look nanners.
How about this? Look.
Yeah, that kind of, I don't know, that almost looks like a foxtail. That could be even a foxtail. No, I see what I look at is down here. See down underneath this. Right underneath this. There's some,
Can you, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Down, right there. See there? That's what I see as a nanner.
Hang on, I'm going to see if I can magnify it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, now get a top view of it or a different view of it so you can kind of see. Can you magnify it more? Let me do this. Okay, now I'll move around that and let's see. Is that a nanner?
I've got this
what do you got?
leaf in my way.
There you go. Oh, I'll get that leaf out of your way.
Yeah, here.
I'll get that leaf out of your way. It's out of your way. Can you find it?
Where
Can you
is
find
it
where
now?
you were?
Yeah.
How did you do that, Mrs. Grant? Now also get a top view of it, of what it looks like on top and on the bottom.
Hang on, I'm getting it from
Yeah,
this.
there it is. That's a good view of it. That's a nanner. That's a nanner. They're very hard to see, you guys. I don't know, maybe we're just old with bad eyesight, but the camera doing this is really kind of...
It's as much as it'll go.
Is it? Okay. So anyways, we see a bunch of stuff that kind of looks like this on these girls.
All over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
It's really kind of driving us bananas, so to speak.
Yeah, you're a bad girl. Bad girl, Colette.
We thought you were a good girl. You seemed so nice and
I know,
normal.
you were in the nice tent. I mean, but you know, you had us all fooled, you slut.
Hey, look, you know, it's just... As parent, you just kind of have to accept it, and you know she's just going to be what she is.
She's still our girl.
She is.
She's still our girl.
We still love you,
And I'll tell you
Colette.
what.
We're just
a little disappointed.
we weren't really ready for this.
Yeah,
But
a little disappointed. In fact, we gotta go.
we weren't expecting
We gotta go.
this.
We gotta go. I mean, look at this beautiful bud right here, Mrs. Peretti. This one right here.
Yeah,
It's just a gorgeous bud.
that's
Just a gorgeous bud.
looks great. And as a matter of fact, like seriously, she look at her beautiful canopy.
Yeah, she's really beautiful.
Just last week.
Yeah, starting to senesce.
Totally normal.
Yeah, yeah. You can see she's got a couple leaves curling on her on the very top, but this is only a couple of these. Most of these leaves are flat. They're not all curled up. Only a couple of the top
But this was
buds.
just this morning.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
You came down. You're like,
Point is, I didn't do it to her. I didn't do it to her. You can tell by looking at the leaves. I've been pushing her a little bit, but not much. Let's go take a look at tent 2, you guys. Colette, you're a bad, bad girl. Come on. Okay, guys, tent 2, and I got to tell you, these girls are absolutely gorgeous. I'll tell you, Chantal, our Biscotti from Quebec Cannabis Seeds, look at her. She's amazing. She's postcard perfect. And then over here, Marie, our Runtz, she's my favorite. She's my favorite. Let's take a close look at Chantal. She's absolutely gorgeous. These two are just having a great party. Chantal, come on. Hello, Chantal. Chantal is our Biscotti from Quebec Seed Company, and I'll tell you what, gorgeous. She looks like the pictures online. Now these top ones in the canopy are getting pushed a little bit, and they appear to be foxtail a little bit. That's what I kind of see going on. The lower ones, we've got an uneven canopy, and the ones that are lower, like look at the beautiful leaf structure on this one, right here. See, she's got a beautiful bud. Leaves all look really, really nice. And then if you look at, say, this one right here, this one over here, come over here, look at this one. See this one right here? Get a good look at this one. That one, okay? Look at those leaves turned up.
kind of a little gnarly.
You see a little bit.
Bear
She's getting
claws.
pushed a little bit, but you know what? She's on the very, very top of the canopy, and I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. She's gorgeous. She's iced up.
These leaves are called bear claws, right?
I'm unaware of that.
Okay.
I'm unaware of that. I just know that she's looking really, really nice, frosty, just like the pictures online for the most part.
No, she's...
And she has 53 bud sites, you guys. So she's got a lot. I'm just hoping she's not larvae, because I'll tell you what, we really grew these out quite a bit. I mean, that's a fairly long bud. This is not exactly...
That is not a typical Grow Daddy TV style muffin top. That's more of a...
You take off all the way down to here, probably for the top. We don't grow them usually this far down, and normally when we do, we get larvae. So you know what I have to say? We're gonna end up getting larvae, you guys, and this is just me proving what I proved. This is me doing my stupid experiment to remind me why I grow the muffin top. You know, the Grow Daddy style. Look at that, gorgeous buds though.
Absolutely.
But not half as gorgeous as Marie. Marie has gotten my heart. Let's go take a look at Marie, you guys, because Marie is absolutely, she's maybe one of the prettiest plants I think I've ever grown. Let's take a look at Marie. Come on. Hello, Marie. It's good to see you, Marie. Marie is our Runtz from Quebec Seed Company, and she is just unbelievable. Oh my, the frost, it's hard to explain. She has, what do you call it? It's like a model. What do you call somebody that's just naturally beautiful? She has an effortless beauty. Oh, look at this bud. Now, I can't wait to start deconstructing her and take pictures. Look at that bud all the way down. Look at that bud.
Yeah, see, you don't understand sometimes when people say they like to see how the bud just grows naturally, like the natural beauty. This is what they're talking about, sweetie. It's the natural, just nature doing its thing. No, it's not.
Now, she only has 24. She only has 24 tops. And this is why I took her down further. Plus, she has these very, very thick stems, which said to me, grow them down further. And look at how thick these stems are. These stems are absolutely, they're just so fat and thick.
She is stout.
Yeah, very stout. And these are actually
stocky.
These are literally bamboo. I mean, they are so stiff.
And you know the crazy thing, what I wanted to say is, like, it was really weird looking at her under the microscope at her trichomes, because her trichomes are like kind of red, you know?
I already forgot. I forgot. We're going to probably show them the footage, but I forgot that they were red. Really?
But they look really icy and white here, but I don't know. It just seemed to me that they were white. I'll have to, maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed really kind of weird, like they were...
That was, wasn't you sure that wasn't Louise?
I'm 100% sure, because I would have expected it.
Oh, look at this one in the back, Mrs. Grodaddy. We got to get out of here. I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. Look at that. Those, and if you can go up higher, you can see all the buds. They go all the way down.
Which, this one?
Look at this. Yeah. Look at her whole. She's got this whole thing going on, Mrs. Grodaddy. Look at her. She's just, oh my God. She's gorgeous. She's one of those buds, and all these are. I can take all these stems and just twirl them around.
Velvety looking.
They're just beautiful.
She does. She looks like she's made out of velvet.
Yeah. You know, we see a lot of YouTubers taking pictures of this style bud, or buds that are familiar to this with these beautiful cameras. And let me tell you what, this is just a camera phone. And we normally can't get shots like this because, trust me, we grow some pretty good looking buds. These buds, they're undeniable. They're like us, Mrs. Grodaddy. They're exactly like us.
Are we undeniable?
We are undeniable. I don't care if they share us with 5 new people every week. We're undeniable. We are undeniable.
We're getting where we're going in the slow lane, baby.
Yeah. Well, listen, you guys, that's our weed porn segment. And I'll tell you what, Marie and Chantal, this is the party tent. They still look absolutely gorgeous. They're not ready yet. I look at her. She looks ready by looking at her, by the eyeballs. But she just looks unbelievable. I'll bet she's done in a week or so. Her trichomes just weren't ready. I'll tell you what, though, Colette,
emergency harvest.
You bitch. I can't believe I got to harvest you today.
You know, we love her anyway, but she has caused us a little bit of drama with the emergency harvest, because that's got to get dealt with.
That's today. An emergency harvest. We'll show you hanging. I don't know what kind of video we're going to take of me harvesting her, because it's something I don't feel like doing this late in the afternoon.
Know, right?
I feel like going upstairs, getting stoned, and getting a bite to eat. I didn't feel like harvesting you today. And then we've got Louise. Louise, what can I say? You are exactly
She's a good girl.
As advertised. As advertised. You looked at the picture, you ordered the seed, and that's what you ended up getting. Hey, that's our weed porn segment, you guys. Come on! Hey, thanks, guys, for coming for another epic episode. We had a great time today, didn't we? I did. These girls are, I want to say, Marie might be the prettiest girl I've ever seen. She is so, I think I've fallen in love with Marie.
That's funny, because I just love Louise.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're gorgeous, you guys.
They are beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys for another really fun episode. Love having you guys come into my tent. Love having you guys around. You guys make it for us. I can't tell you guys enough. Like I said, YouTube's been cutting us out of everything. But I'll tell you what, we have. If you look at our comment ratio.
We've got a good, whatever you call it, engagement ratio or like ratio or whatever, because you guys.
And YouTube doesn't push us out. So you guys are really not doing that for the algorithm. You guys are doing that for us, and it motivates us.
Yes, thank you very much for all the people who hit that like button and subscribe and give us a nice comment to kind of cheer us up about our crappy performance on YouTube.
The endorphins that we get on Sunday from reading your guys' comments, it's just a great vibe, you guys, and we love it. You guys are adding so much to our lives. I hope we're able to, with our show, add to your life.
Yeah.
We love you guys and can't wait.
We do. We love you guys.
We really do. Can't wait to see you guys next episode 20.
Woo!
One of the girls will be drawing. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how we're gonna do the.
We'll have to figure it out, babe.
Man, more. It sounds like more work. Now we got to shoot. Now we got to shoot.
It does sound like more work.
It sounds like more work.
That's why we like to do them all at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you son of a bitch, Colette. You son of a bitch. You better taste good. Love you guys. See you guys next week. Come on. Yeah, you have made it to our 19th episode in our 11th season. I backwards. Why did I do that? It is 11th season, 19th fucking episode. I fucking just tried again. Did we say season 11, 19?
We did.
Fuck. Okay, segment. Welcome to our weed porn segment. Welcome to our fucking weed porn segment. Welcome. Welcome to our weed porn segment.
I'm just here for the weed porn.
Welcome.
I'm
So happy you made it to our weed porn segment. Welcome to tent 1. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Is this the weed porn segment?
Okay.
Did I just hear for the weed porn segment?
Welcome to our weed porn segment. Welcome. We've got Louise, our Quebec black blood. Blah, blah. Okay, here we go. Blah, blah. another episode. Another episode. You made it to another. You made it to a show. Woo! Yeah! Come on! That was it. That was it.